Well, this is our NewBie Tuesday, although we don't have many newbies here today. Well, I guess we're all newbies in a way. Oh, well. I ran out of popcorn, so I got to get new popcorn for the next meetup. But
I like the brick wall.
not bad, eh? Yeah, I built it myself.
A lot of sweat.
Yeah, a lot of sweat equity there. But yeah, I'm going to start. I've got this. I did some interesting things over the last little while. I don't know if you guys have heard about ChatGTP. Have you heard about that? No. Chat, C-H-A-T, G-T-P. It's AI, and it's AI-based chat. And basically what you can do, that's similar to what was happening a little while ago where one of the Google engineers said that there is a sentient AI.
That thing, yeah.
Okay, but this thing is pretty amazing. Like basically what I did is I thought, just for fun, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a try, and I'll say to it, I want to make 10 10-minute segments about crypto, but some positive news about crypto, because we end up with so much negative news lately that we want to kind of get something a little more positive. So my instructions to it were, give me 10 topics on cryptocurrency that are positive and having a positive influence on the world. So it was really cool. 10 topics come up. So then I said to it, okay, well, that's great. Now take those 10 topics, turn them into 10 10-minute presentations that I can present to the group. And I was just flabbergasted. It started going, it can only go so far, so I told it to continue from there. It kept going. It created 10 10-minute presentations about cryptocurrency in a positive light, and I'm going to go through those. I'm not going to do the first one tonight, but I'm going to do the first one on Thursday, and I'll do it like as a 10-part series, completely AI generated. I didn't even do anything. Now this is the one that maybe some of you guys have heard about, where people are using this to create blog posts, they're using this to create websites, they're using this to create art. Like some of that art that you saw on the posts in Facebook and stuff like that, that was some of the DAL-E. Is everybody familiar with DAL-E? That's an AI generation tool that basically, it's free. These are all free. They give you so many use cases per month. And then beyond that, you have to pay if you want to use it a lot more. But the DAL-E was pretty cool. You could say, like I said, okay, create a peanut family with a father, mother, daughter, and son, and make them really happy and make it colorful. Well, it actually did that. It was pretty cool, and it created a whole bunch of series of these different things. That's the graphical one. And then there's the ChatGTP, which can basically do almost anything. Like you could, it's mind-boggling. It's not very good at math. So it's not really designed to do math very well, so you can confuse it with math. But anything related to what's going on in the world, cryptocurrency, anything that's going on, this ChatGTP is amazing. And I'd recommend that everybody have a look at it. It's through the OpenAI project, openai.org. It starts generating. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, I could pull it up on the screen for you guys if you want. No, because it's drawing on social networks. So it's more of a social type of thing. But let's try, for instance, see, I've got Bitcoin crypto as a topic, but let's try a new chat. Let's go.
Let's see what's the most talked about cryptocurrency.
Okay, let's try that, Sean. What is the most popular and most talked about cryptocurrency? See, look at this. The most talked about cryptocurrency tends to change over time as different cryptocurrencies gain and lose popularity. Some of the most well-known cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, which have been around for a while and have gained a lot of attention in the media and among investors. In recent years, newer cryptocurrencies such as Binance Coin, Cardano, Dogecoin have also gained significant attention. It's worth noting that the value and popularity of cryptocurrency can be highly volatile, so it's important to do your own research and invest cautiously. So that's really cool. We can add two. Yeah.
What is the most talked about cryptocurrency today?
As of today.
What about today? Browsing internet access information. They can only, this is one of the limitations. It's only got the data set available to the end of 2021.
So let's say for December 2021, what's
okay, in December 2021, what was the most popular, or something along those lines?
Spelling.
See, it's not possible for anyone else to accurately predict which cryptocurrency will perform the best in the future. The value and popularity of cryptocurrencies can be highly volatile and can change significantly over time. Different cryptocurrencies may become more or less popular depending on the wide range of factors, including market conditions, new developments, updates to the cryptocurrency's underlying technology, and media attention. How about, tell me a joke with Bitcoin in it. Sure, here's a joke about Bitcoin. What was the Bitcoin user, why was the Bitcoin user sad? because he had too much BTC and not enough BTH. Bitcoin's to the moon.
Don't get it.
Me neither.
Ask it like a person. What's your favorite chili recipe? Your favorite. Or ask it, what's your opinion of whatever? Ask its opinion or something.
In artificial intelligence, I don't have personal preference or the ability to taste foods. However, I can certainly provide you with a recipe for a delicious chili. Here's a classic recipe that you might enjoy. I might just try that recipe too. Look at this, giving us step-by-step instructions. So that's kind of cool. And I mean, it's got huge, far-reaching potential. This is just a very basic sort of test of what we're looking at here. But I mean, if you think about, so one of the cool things that I'm going to implement this into our Discord channel is you can actually implement ChatGTP into Discord. So you can do all these kind of things right within the Discord channel and ask it questions and stuff like that. Now with this, and version 4 is coming out fairly soon now. Well, you're just, what did you ask it?
But the pizza, it talks about the first transaction.
What did the first Bitcoin sell for? Oh yeah, about the pizza. Well, some of this stuff I'll actually use it, and I'll use it in posts. Let's try that. Let's try that, Sean, because that's something that I can actually use. Create a blog post about cryptocurrency focusing on Bitcoin. Because I mean, you can have something intelligent. I mean, we've seen some of this stuff already in. I don't know if you guys use. I use a product called Grammarly.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that one? If you have to do any kind of writing at all, it's called Grammarly. You can get a yearly subscription to it, and it'll take your writing up to the level of the top authors in the world. I mean, really. Well, look at this. The post is actually generating there as we. Yeah. Scroll back a little bit so we can see that, Sean.
5 paragraphs long.
Yeah. Look at that. So there, we got a blog post just like that. And I'll use that one. You know.
And I heard that there's
Isn't that
percentage and it's getting bigger.
No, actually it's not.
Introduced into university work.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about a Twitter?
This is no. That's a good point. Brock just asked, "Is that plagiarism?" It's actually not plagiarism. It's generated. It's uniquely generated. Here's a tweet about Bitcoin. Just bought my first Bitcoin. Excited to be part of the cryptocurrency revolution and see where this investment takes me. Crypto and investing. See, it even put the hashtags in there.
Yeah, now that's cool.
That's very cool. Yeah. So, I mean, you can use this for almost anything you could imagine. If you've got to write a letter to someone, or if you've got to do something that, you know, maybe is outside of your realm of expertise.
Write a breakup letter.
I'm a good writer, so I like the active writing. So.
I do as well, but you know what? For idea generation, this is fantastic. When you need to come up with your topics, you don't have to actually use the text that they give you, or you can rewrite it in your own words. But the whole thing is that you've got an idea generator. So you've got basically a way to brainstorm and come up with stuff. Yeah. Awesome. And click on regenerate response. So if you don't like that, you can actually regenerate it. See? Now, it just regenerates it. But what you can do is you can type in here, Sean, type, make this tweet university level. As I delve deeper into the realm of decentralized finance, I am increasingly struck by the transformative potential of DeFi protocols to fundamentally disrupt traditional finance intermediaries and reshape the landscape of financial services. The power of smart contracts and decentralized networks to enable trustless financial transactions holds great promise for increasing accessibility and reducing reliance on centralized authorities.
Revise this and say, make this tweet expert level.
Try it. Yeah. Make this tweet
Expert level.
expert level.
Not university level, expert level.
DeFi or decentralized finance represents a paradigm shift in the way we conceptualize financial systems and intermediation. Through the use of smart contracts and decentralized networks, DeFi protocols enable trustless financial transactions and bypass traditional intermediaries, potentially increasing financial inclusion and reducing counterparty risk. As the adoption and sophistication of DeFi protocols continues to grow, it will be interesting to observe the extent which challenge the dominance of legacy, institution, and disruptive traditional financial hierarchies. No, make it grade school. With grade school level. Do you know what? There is a new way to do finance that doesn't involve banks. It's called DeFi and uses special computer programs called smart contracts to help people make financial transactions without needing a bank or any other middleman. This can make it easier and faster for people to use money and to do business with each other. Hashtag DeFi, hashtag crypto, hashtag fintech.
Now that is cool.
That's pretty good, right? So you can really adjust your tweets, or you can adjust your blog post to any level. Like we can go back on any one of those ones that we generated, and we can say, make this grade school, make this intermediate, make this advanced, and it will adjust itself accordingly.
I'm just not impressed.
I'm impressed. And I think it's...
Curve now. Thank you.
You are ahead of the curve, and you can start using this, and you can start investigating this, and whether you like it or love it or hate it, it doesn't matter, it's coming. It's like, you know, I've been involved in introducing technology to people since the 80s, and when Macintosh was the first great thing, I was the guy that they sent into these really complex print shops, and I explained to them why your business just ended, and if you don't make the move right now to convert to desktop publishing and digital publishing, everything is over. And they used to push back at me, and they used to say, oh, this will never happen, similar to what I just heard over here from Brock. But I'm telling you that this is happening whether you like it or not. It's going to replace everything. It's going to change everything. It's actually the kind of stuff that we see in movies and stuff like that is happening now, and that's not going to change anytime soon. I mean, it's going to get more elaborate, more. I mean, there's video as well. Like, I haven't shown you any of the video ones, but there's video as well. You can actually take video segments and ask it to generate different things based on the video. You've seen some of these deep fakes and things like that. I mean, it's going to the level now where we're all going to have access to this information at all times, and we can do anything that we want with it. So we can help it. We can use it and let it help us in our research when we want to learn things about DeFi. What's the best way to start learning about DeFi, right? Let's try that one. DeFi is the question that I pose to this right now. What's the best way to start learning about DeFi? And I think it gave us some pretty good advice. Start with the basics. If you're new to DeFi, it's a good idea to get a solid foundation of the basics. Might include learning about blockchain technology, smart contracts, decentralized networks. There are many resources available online that can provide an overview of these concepts, including, and you know, maybe I'll post some of this stuff up just so that anybody wants to look at some of this and whatnot. I'll post some of it up on when I do up the video, and we'll go from there.
It's not scanned, it's not there.
It's whatever was put in is all it can bring out.
That's right.
Exactly.
Garbage out.
But I think what you're seeing now, though, is that the data set is getting so large that it's actually useful. It's good. I mean, you can ask it almost about anything, and it'll give you some sort of an intelligent response.
How many times have you seen something on TV or heard someone mention something, go to Google, and what does this mean?
Yeah.
And you read the stupid little blurb on Google, whereas here you could go,
You could get
what is
details.
this? And actually
Yeah.
get detailed
Or how do I do that? And like, well, like we said with
DeFi.
DeFi, it gave you an intelligent response about how to start learning about DeFi, right?
But then,
The data said that it's working from.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the data.
And that's why they have to have those disclaimers, because it can get racial. It can say really, really inappropriate things.
there was a,
Like
Well, they also-
create a song. No, create a poem about Bitcoin and crypto. There we go. A poem about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Digital gold, a currency of the future, a decentralized network, a new way to transact, no central authority, no need for a bank, Bitcoin and crypto, a financial revolution. I can't even keep up with it. It's faster than me.
Well, now do it again, but make it rhyme.
Digital gold, okay, well, hold on, let me finish reading this one. Digital gold, a currency of the future, a decentralized network, a new way to transact, no central authority, no need for a bank, Bitcoin and crypto, a financial revolution in fact. Speculators and investors all seeking the next big thing, the value of Bitcoin a volatile soaring wing, but beyond the hype and headlines to see a technology with potential for financial and society. Bitcoin, or crypto and blockchain, a paradigm shift to come, decentralized finance, a new financial kingdom, but beware of the risks and do your own due. Cryptocurrency is not for the faint of heart, it's true. So if you're curious and want to take the leap, educate yourself before you make a beep. Crypto and Bitcoin, a brave new world to explore, but always remember to treat carefully and never ignore. Ethereum Limerick, L-I-M-E-R-I-C-K. There once was a smart contract on Ethereum. It was coded with precision, a true tour de force. But when it was deployed to everyone's dismay, a bug was discovered and the contract did stray. The code was faulty, the logic was flawed, the contract self-destructed, the value was clawed. But Ethereum community, they didn't despair. They fixed the bug and the network did repair. Now the contract is running smoothly and sound, and Ethereum's reputation has once again been crowned. A platform for innovation and the future of finance. Ethereum Ethereum is leading the way with smart contracts that enhance.
Usually shorter poems like that.
You could say that. You could say shorten it. I mean, you know, we can literally just go on and on and on. But I think you kind of get the idea of how powerful this is and what we can do with it. It's like, there is a skill, well, as you know, because you're involved in it, there is a skill even to asking Google. A lot of people don't know how to ask Google the right questions. Well, this is the next iteration of the internet. Now you combine this with Web3 and what's going on, and I think you're going to start seeing some really powerful, we're going to start seeing that futuristic kind of stuff that we've always talked about, but now we're going to actually, I mean, we're experiencing it here now. I mean, we could go and have a look at DAL-E-2 if you want. It's pretty amazing.
This
like,
is a year old,
yeah,
this database.
yeah.
So now we're going to have AI writing its own AI.
Well, ChatGTP 4 is going to be released within the next month or two.
Okay.
It's leaps and bounds ahead of this. Like, it's going to be able to do that much more. I'm also looking at creating our own AI for the group. And basically, I'm going to repurpose that fancy computer that I have down there to be able to do that. And that one, if I can get it running, and there's a big if there, it's going to be able to do 4 different functions. It'll be able to do video, it'll be able to do this kind of thing, the ChatGTP, but it'll also be able to do several other things like the graphics and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm hoping to get that up and running this year and get that onto something that we can all have a look at and play with and stuff like that. But I think for the start, I'm probably just going to tie in, because they have a plug-in for Discord, probably going to tie in the ChatGTP into Discord so that if someone wants to sort of play around with this and, you know, do some things and stuff, they can check it out and have some fun. I mean, I think it's just great technology, you know, and it's definitely something where anybody can get involved with it. Anybody that can type can ask questions and get answers, you know. Exactly. But it gives you a lot of power, and it really makes that thing where the individual is really empowered with this. Because same thing like Sean said, like for the CryptoNuts group, I can't afford to hire people to do all these posts and to keep up with all this stuff. But hey, I can log in and get some ideas and then maybe take it from there, write some of the stuff myself. If I like what they've done, I can rewrite it. It's all, the nice thing is you don't have to worry about any kind of copyright infringement. Even with all of the, and they're all open source, your own use, like you get to own these things. Like I'll pull up DAL-E because it's pretty cool as well. And with DAL-E, you can basically generate any kind of graphic that you want. Like if you say, I want a koi fish that has a character that with a yellow top hat or something like that, it will actually, and put them in space. I mean, you can, all these sort of graphics that you're seeing right now that you look at them and you go, oh my God, that's very creative. Well, a lot of times it's from that. Well, and actually, you know, if you want to take it to the next level, you can tie in with with the OpenAI project and use their API. So you can actually do a little bit of Java programming at the front end and create your own apps. It's all the tie-ins are there. Like it's not that hard to do.
It says in here you can use it as a Linux terminal.
Yeah.
It'll write code for you.
Yes, it will. Yeah. It'll actually create code, but the code is pretty low level. Like it's not.
But they're saying that's the new.
Yeah.
They're saying that you're going to be able to pretty soon sit down and go, I want.
Oh yes.
I want a program for Windows that does this.
Yep.
I know what to do. And
It's all
knows
coming.
code.
Exactly, it's all coming, and you know that's exciting. That empowers individuals to be able to do things that are beyond your technical capabilities, and to be able to just ask an AI to create that for you. I'm excited about that kind of stuff. I think that's, you know, I think that empowers people. Python?
Probably Java.
Yeah. It'll do Python, it'll do Java, it'll do several different, C++, I mean, there's several different ones but again, from my understanding about the code generation is that you have to be a programmer because it'll generate the basics for you, but then you have to be able to go in and modify it yourself and understand what it's generating. All right, DAL-E, this is pretty cool as well. And of course I have an account with them too, so I am not a robot.
What's your peanut family?
Yeah, I'm going to show you all that stuff, yeah. It's kind of funny. So you see all these images are generated by DAL-E, and I can show you some of the stuff that I've done already. Let's see. I've still got 15 credits, so I'm okay for now. We can generate some stuff. But here are my collections. Generate a picture of a trading bot that is going to the moon. Well, there's one. There's another. So yeah, I mean, it generated 4 not great images, but it's really specific on how you type. Like it's really like,
The more specific you get.
yeah, the more specific you get, the better it is. I mean, yeah, that trading bot is not a very good bot. Okay, there you go. Shiba dog flying through me with a big smile and colorful. Let's see what that gets us. There we are.
Yeah, there you go.
See, now that's something that's actually usable. I could use that. I could use that in a post. I mean, that's pretty cool. Right?
Now, if you took that graphic and threw it on chat room,
Yeah, you completely own this graphic.
yeah?
That's the cool thing. It's 100%, you own it. You can sell it. You can actually go and do anything you want with any of these graphics that you generate. They're 100% original. They're 100% owned by you. So that's the cool thing about it. I mean,
You're making your own NFTs.
pretty much, if you want, yeah, you could tell it to generate a series of pictures based on blah, blah, blah. Now you saw ChatGTP and you saw DAL-E. And I mean, really, this is only limited by your imagination, you know? It's like anything you can think of, you can generate.
Shibu Inu in different outfits.
Yeah, you could ask literally almost anything. They're cute little pictures, those ones, though.
You can say, you
I
know.
really had a hard time.
A green quilted vest.
Yes.
A diamond
Oh,
collar,
you can go as detailed as you
line,
want.
Or whatever, you can just detail it all the way down.
Yep, you can.
Say a monkey in a Macduff kilt or something.
Yep. Yeah. Anything you can think of, you can do. And I mean, I tried a lot of things to get it to generate some cool peanuts, but it was pretty hard. Like, I tried all kinds of different ideas to get it to generate peanuts because I wanted to create the rest of B-Nuts' family, but it didn't.
That'll be the new art form, right? Is
Yeah.
people who are experts at how to make a picture.
How to ask for what you
You
want.
ask someone to make a picture look like you, and they can write an entire paragraph and generates digital art that looks just like you.
Exactly. Yeah. And a lot of that is just knowing what to write and how to write it and what to do with it. So it's kind of cool, kind of fun. Well, that one didn't work so good.
Documentation down to a grade.
Google, bring back the website you copied from.
Okay, I asked it to create a graphic about cryptonuts.com that is colorful and fun, and you see it comes up with these weird words and stuff that make no sense. Yeah, it's kind of crappy. Oh well, I only have 10 credits left, so it refills on January 26th. You get most of these services, they allow you X number of credits per month. So you can generate up until, if you want to pay more and continue on, you can do that, but you're giving them for free, including the ChatGTP and the DAL-E. They give you X number per month. You can generate up to 15 collections a month kind of thing. And, you know, that's a fair amount. I mean, for free, just to get you into it and to look at it. And if you need to create a graphic about something or whatever, if you want to do that, it's kind of fun.
Looking forward to version 4.
Yeah.
Because it'll be, maybe it'll give an edge to us traders,
Oh, I would think there's opportunity. There's opportunity here. I mean, you know, if you go and do a YouTube video search about how to make money with ChatGTP, there's like just crazy amounts of people teaching you how to create money using ChatGTP, because not a lot of people know about this. It's still a relatively new thing, and there's still, you know, I debated about even sharing it with the group and posting it up on a video, because I thought, you know, if I keep this all to myself, I can use this for a year or so before anybody will even hear about it. But I figured out, what the hell, what's the difference? Just tell everybody about it and let them have fun with it, and, you know, do a few things. What the heck? So that's about all I got for today. I thought we would just kind of sit around and
That was great.
chat and, you know, talk about stuff and